Wish I timed that transition a little bit better, but... Ow. Hey, you're alright. What is this place? And Ganondorf, what happened to him? How do you know Ganondorf's name? Hey. What are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword. Who's using that stone? Just who are you? Sakura and I are the only ones who can speak through the stone. How dare you use it what's not yours? Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Sakura to see me at once. Well, don't you sound important. Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. What are you waiting for? Show me how to get to where that voice is. I want to cut this grass, though. Just specifically that grass, though. That grass in particular pissed me off. When did... no. I was gonna say something, but... Them be spoilers. Got these creatures back yet? Nope. Do I have to play the puzzle minigame again? Or is the statue, like, moved? Weird. The statue moved back, and now it's moved back again. Make up your mind, statue. There's some creepy dude here. Are you him? Are you the one who has been speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me. The stone is an enhanced version of the gossip stones, long spoken of in the legends of the Hylian royal family. I am the one who made it. You made it? The royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the legend of the great hero? The place where the power of the gods lies hidden? This place where the two of you are now stand is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. I am its king, Daphneus Norhesen Hyrule. Sakura, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the King of Red Lions. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you, so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now both of you must listen to me. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. Yeah, I think this is the timeline where Link loses. So he goes and, he attempts to fight Ganon, but Ganon kills him. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself. So with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet all was not lost, for the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commanded them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then, so are all the islands just various mountaintops? So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. The necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, And so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live. Do do do. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is the intro song to Link to the Past. That's cute. My fate. I know people really hate Toon Zelda, and mine because that's what like this world is called. It's called like the Toon World. So there's Toon Link, Toon Zelda, because it's cartoony. Uh, I know a lot of people don't care for Toon Zelda. I, for one, don't really like how she looks in this game. I think she looks better in Spirit Tracks, which is unfortunately a game I cannot play because I can't get past the fire Locomo. You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. Sakuya, I'm terribly sorry that you've been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned to a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. I need you to lend me your strength in the dark hour. I have a suspicion about what caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Excuse me, Zelda. It's far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, the sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. Sakuya, we must go. Yes, I know how to leave the building. I've already had to leave the building. Sakuya. Still can't mark off that I can do the Master Sword stuff, huh? I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I mean, no, you didn't know. It's not your fault if you're unaware. I'm so sorry. Be careful. I think this is also one of like the few Zeldas where Link and Zelda are not portrayed as like potential love interests. They're portrayed as like friends. Because I know in... Oh no, there's more Toon Links, yeah, because there's also Minish Cap. Because like in Minish Cap and Spirit Tracks, it's portrayed as if they're friends. Listen, well, the fact that the Master Sword lost its power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the power with the gods, or the sword with the gods' power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north, and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for those two temples to see what has happened to the sages in an attempt to restore the power. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands. Okay, so yeah. As always, I shall mark it on your map. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. Do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Long ago he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That piece was known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at the time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but I do know this: they lie hidden somewhere in the Great Sea. Triforce of Courage is the only key that will once again open the door to Hyrule. You must search for it. So yeah, there's 2 MacGuffins. Because, you know, usually when the game opens up, there's 3. This is the Triforce. That's what this thing is. This is the Triforce. You need it if you remember that barrier down below that I got pushed back by and I got hurt by. That is what this is. You need that to break it. Conversely, as he said, you also need to power up the sword with the power of the sages. However, if you remember with Headstone Island, the fish said, I need the power to... I need the power to withstand winds. However, in order to get that power, I have to go to the mountain. It was like 2 or 3 squares to the east, 4 squares to the north at Fire Mountain. However, the fish also claimed that in order to do Fire Mountain, I need to go 3 or 4 squares west, 1 square north. You need to do Mother and Child Isle. Or actually, no, in order to get Mother and Child Isle, you also need to beat up Cyclos, which is the guy that's in the tornadoes, requiring the bow. So, it is a big quest of, once you get the bow, beat Cyclos, do what I just did with Zelda, warp to Mother and Child Isle to get the items that let you go to the Ice and the Fire Islands, because the Fire Island gets you the ability to go in here. The Ice Island, I believe, gets you the ability to go in here. Actually, no, this one wasn't winds. This one was to withstand... there's a heavy object. So that's what Fire Mountain gets you. I'll spoil it now. Fire Mountain gets you Goron bracelets, which lets you lift up heavy rocks. Ice Ring Isle gets you iron boots, which gets you the ability to withstand winds. Here's wind, here's earth. It is a long-winded quest. I should know, what was the... Let's see if I remember. It was down, right, left, up. And I should mention, the reason why this island is marked here, Tingle Island, is because those Triforce shards he just mentioned, you find charts to where they are, but only Tingle can unveil their locations for a lot of money. It's like 300 rupees, which is why you need the upgraded wallet. So the end game of this, I do like how intricate the end game of it is. And now I can do this. I tried to do this earlier, tried to sequence break a little bit, but I wasn't permitted. Oh no, I cracked my knuckles. It's bad for my health. Greetings, child. Also, yeah, this is kind of why I mentioned that when the fish says that this is a creature of, like, divine beauty or whatever. Yeah, no, it's a child. That's why I said he had suspect choice of words. It seems the door to your fate has already swung open, has it not? I am the queen of the fairies. What is the or was the matter? Does that not surprise you, child? Well, because she's holding the doll of the other fairies. I like you, so I shall give you a new power to that bow that you wield. Kind of weird that they enter the body instead of imbuing the bow. The power of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, press R to change the arrowheads. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest of flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest of ice. Which is those Fire and Isle, or Fire Mountain and Ice Ring Isle, which then gets you to the dungeons. So it's a lot of big process steps. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. I guess type in the sense that they're both kids? Or is it that Link is, like, heroic? Because, yeah, of course, there's the whole, like... this one, I think the term is legal lolly, where it's, like, it's actually several thousand years old. I think it's one of those cases. Okay, do I want to just do both of the... setting up islands? Also, I'm curious as to why Southern Fairy has a warp point on it. Like, Windfall makes sense. Outset, you know, makes sense. Great Fish kind of doesn't, but it was a Sage Isle. Also, I want to point out that the place that you get the pearls are set in a triangle, and then the place that you put the pearls are also set in a triangle. So it's, you know, here, 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 and here. So it is a, you go in order. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to do the dungeons now? Like the little the micro dungeon? No, I'll do the micro dungeons next time. I'll name it something silly like of fire and ice. However, I don't want to just end this part off now. That'd be too short of a part. That'd be nothing but lore. Could go run game the rest of the map. Oh, it's a shark. Also, I should do this. So yeah, now there's 2 dungeons and a plot MacGuffin I have to do. Tingle Island. Let me tell you a little something about this island over here. The guy who lives here named Tingle, he won't grow up and act his age. He still dresses like a little kid. That is not normal. Still, from what I hear, he can decipher maps like nobody's business. It just goes to show that you can't judge a person on appearance alone. Of course, the thing about this Tingle guy is that when it comes time to pay his deciphering fee, you'd better be ready to fork over some serious dough. Anyone who doesn't have a deep wallet won't be reading any maps, that's for sure. Does he actually offer you one of the maps now? Or do I have to go and find the maps? Because I think you find the maps from, like, various dungeons. Oh yeah, Tingle's weird brothers. Oh, Mr. Fairy, I've been longing to see you, sir. What should we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play. It looks like you're carrying a slightly larger wallet around with you. But still, it's not quite large enough. If you don't have a really, really big wallet, it'll be very difficult for you to carry enough rupees to your hard-working friend Tingle, and that would be terrible. Maybe you should kindly ask the fairy on the island where you were born for a little assistance. Yes, asking fairies for help is always a good idea. Next, bring me one of my favorites, a chart I haven't seen yet. Please, sir, please just bring me one. Okay, yeah. So I can't actually do this. That's Star Island. I think this is Windfall? Yeah, that's Windfall. This is some weird island. Three Reef. Okay. Where's my boat? Okay, what can I do to kill a little bit of time? Anything in particular? Because I think those two items there. Hmm. Hmm. I know it wants me to go to Wind Palace first, but I think I want to go to the Earth Palace. Which Earth Palace is Fire Isle. Oh, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm doing both next time anyways. I'm doing Ice Ring and Fire. I wish the this thing didn't require being a separate item. I wish you could just use it. Oh yeah. You can hear somebody playing a harp. You can fire arrows while jumping? That's impressive. Oh boy. Yeah, because I'll just say it outright. He says that you have to go to Outset to get a larger wallet. You can't get to the ferry on Outset without the item you get, I believe, from Headstone. Which would require me to do this. Or this, rather. Okay, so I guess I'll do Fire and Ice Isle next time. Actually, are you guys over here yet? Oh, was this combat grotto? Yeah, I think this is a combat grotto. I think you have to go into both of these rooms, kill the enemies, and then you leave. Oh no, I think it's a maze. Or kill the enemies to have the way shown to you? Never done this before. Oh, no, I get it. Okay, yeah. It is kind of maze-like. It's a weird interconnected combo of rooms. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. So now there should be, yeah, there's another door in here that's locked. Okay, so yeah, don't go into the lit rooms. That's the rule. Because they are weirdly interconnected. Yeah, it's because I think it's implied that you go... Oh, great. Which room is it? I think it's implied that you go through a door and then you come back out. Into, like, the same room. Oh. Oh yeah, purple rupee. This was just a collection of money. Good. Yeah, I got the wind shrine, I got the boulder chest. I got the mysterious combat cave. Now there's, yeah, 20 golden feathers, mail sorting minigame, and long hallway. Long passage. I can actually collect the stuff in this part. Although I do gotta be careful I don't talk to a specific NPC. So is she up top? Yeah, I think she's up top. How? Am I supposed to? Oh. Okay, just double check that I can do this without... And whoever's playing on that harp certainly needs to know more than one note. That was the same note like 7 times in a row. Okay, now the question is, what is long passage? Is that over here? Kinda. This is if I want to get back in the Dragon Roost. Which honestly I might, just go get that Tingle chest. Is this long passage? Because I know this is like Kamali's room. Yes, no, maybe so, I don't know. Is this it? Eh, I'll just play the minigame. Minigame that sucks. I've not seen your face here before. Nope, don't believe so. Hmm? You wouldn't be here in response to our posting for part-time help, would you? Ooh, excellent, that's good. But first I need to see if you can be of use or not. I need to give you one small test. Match the seal? Yeah, whatever. I can detail that. Before time runs out, throw 10 letters. "22 letters. Great, good, terrific. You pass." Yeah, 1 rupee for every 2 letters, so that's 11. And you gotta play it again. Here for work. 20 or more, you'll get some financial gain. I'm gonna cheat this a whole bunch. Or maybe I can't. Well, you do the higher your salary is. Okay, so how do I do this? 25 letters or more, your salary will really jump. By 6 letters, you have amazing coordination. Give you more money, got to. 3 rupees per letter. It wouldn't have to be Sakuya, would it? It is, isn't it? But you look like the lad the chieftain was talking about. In that case, I should have expected you to pull something off like this. I've heard all about you, yes. You sure have had a rough time. I feel bad for making you do this. Hey, thanks for looking up. Our new helper's just arrived. So maybe you can give him some advice the next time you come by? Okay, so how do I actually get the thing? Give the helper some advice. Who's the helper? This is supposed to give a treasure. Oh, this guy. The new part-timer, green clothes, green hat. Yep. I knew it. You're legend among the part-timers. I admire you, man. I'd love to see the legendary 25-letter sword. Whoopsies. I upped my total each time. Funny enough, I think I only need the save state once. I didn't even need to. Gotta tell my mom back home all about this. Got a favor to ask you. Would you mind putting this letter to my mom in the postbox for me? Note to mom. Okay. Which letter is that? It's not the pink one, is it the blue one? It certainly looks blue. Keeping the... yeah. Just can't bring myself to do it. It's against the rules, man. He didn't even give me the money I was supposed to get, but I guess I wasn't working. Isn't there a post box, like, just right down here? Oh, that's Kamali's room. Come on. Walk across the wall or something. I want to take a sip before I, you know, without having to, like, monitor the game. It's not an encoding error. Shut up. Okay, postage is only 5 rupees. This postage is near Dragon Roost. It's near Dragon Roost, huh? Parcel's been delivered, yep. Yeah, it's near Dragon Roost. Near Dragon Roost. I assume that implies that the further away, the more money it costs. That's typically how postage works. Unless you live in a country like Canada, or at least where I am, where postage is provincial. So the postage rate to a province is set regardless of where in that province. But of course, depending on the province, it goes up. What's up, man? Coworker. Oh, yeah. All letters addressed to you are specifically delivered to the post box closest. Yeah, sure. Want to give it a go? If you can sort 25 or more. Tingle's got a lot of mail this time around. Man, you know, I would love the item that I'm supposed to be getting here. Unless it is the letter. I'll chalk it off as the letter. Because honestly, I believe that might be it. Now, who needs the 20 golden feathers? Is it you? You're the only other stationary NPC. I know, man, yeah. You're the adventuring guys, yeah. You're able to find golden feathers. Do I have 20? I have exactly 20. I may have to go farm pea hats. If my girlfriend wants a golden feather, how many do you have? You're really gonna let me have 20 of those? I'm gonna stick these little beauties in a letter and send them off right away. I tell her all about you too. I'm so happy, serious. But please accept this. It's just one of these is worth 100 rupees. Eh. I think that's max money though. Yep. Which means I have a long task ahead of me to be able to hold the next amount of money. Which, interestingly enough, is 5,000 rupees. Okay, now what is Long Passage? Almost Long Passage... Is Long Passage, the bottle that Medley gives? That might be the bottle that Medley gives. I think I'll hold off on marking it. Because it's not actually through a long passage. The long passage was Kamali's room. Unless it means like how I had to go there and then go talk to her and then all this other stuff. Is she just like down here or something, just making noise? I just wish I had more uses for money. Well, anyway. I'll go do the Elemental Islands next time, so thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed.